Oftentimes, I'm asked a question as to how does one go about building a pipeline? We all recognize how important a pipeline is to the entire sales process. Don't have a pipeline, there are no deals for us to work on. And if there are no deals for us to work on, then how do we go and get revenue? I think a very intuitive and a good place to start is with one's existing customers. All of us have some customers that we have sold some stuff to in the past. And therefore, a good place to begin is to actually go back to these very customers. Now, most organizations have multiple offerings, but they have sold or potentially will attempt to sell one offering to a customer or maybe a couple of offerings. It is very, very rare that all the offerings are sold to all the customers. And I think a good place to start is to actually list down all of the offerings that you have, put your set of customers together, and then start approaching each customer to position those offerings that have not been already sold. Now, you will find in this journey that the decision makers could be different. It's not necessary that it's the same decision maker who's going to actually be the be all and end all responsible for all of the offerings that you are bringing, as they say, into the door. There could be some offerings which are more exciting to the CFO. There are other offerings which could be more exciting to supply chain. There could be some which are very, very, very interesting to the chief digital officer and so on. So you have to go and figure out, as you look at each of the offerings, who is the right target that you need to go and address within your customer organization so that hopefully you can go and sell more to those existing customers. So I'd like to say a good place to start when you want to build your pipeline is existing customers. It's all your offerings. Identify who is the true buyer within your customer organization, who can leverage and who can take advantage and who will truly benefit from what you have to offer. And then after that, go whole hog and make the sale happen. Now, we recognize that there are two kinds of sales guys. There are the traditional farmers who know how to basically nurture and grow existing customer relationships. And then we have hunters, guys who like to go hunt for new business, go after new accounts. When you're selling to existing customers, particularly new offerings, you do need the hunting mentality. So you might be a farmer as far as tending to the relationships within that organization are concerned. So in the truest sense, none of us is a pure hunter or a pure farmer. We are always a bit of both, but depending on our territories and depending upon our own capabilities, depending on what we like, depending upon how we are aligned, we could be more of a hunter or more of a farmer. But selling to existing customers, selling more to existing customers, selling newer offerings to existing customers, selling additional stuff to existing customers is a great way to start the process of building a pipeline. In my future videos, we will also talk about how do you approach other customers who have not already signed up to some product, service, or subscription from you. Happy selling. Enjoy.